folks. Monster Mania. We are having to go to Florida for this special occasion because this match is to decide the #1 contender for the Dream Masters BA MMA Grand Prix Championship. Of course, current champion Noah the Nightmare Tyndall. We're going to find out right now who his opponent's going to be when we return to action. Of course, first and foremost, former MMA Grand Prix champion Leo the Bull Curtis, and we'll have him do the introductions.
From the United Kingdom, weighing in at 251 pounds, the super athlete, Leo the Bull Curtis.
Leo the Bull Curtis, pound for pound, one of the toughest and most people around. Leo the Bull Curtis is going to have his work cut out for him. Of course, one of a few in here. There are 6 competitors here who are all chomping at the bit to challenge Noah the Nightmare Tyndall. And of course, a fellow countryman, Leo the Bull Curtis, would love an opportunity to go one-on-one and challenge one of his fellow tough countrymen and Noah the Nightmare Tyndall. Of course, there are several components here. Oh boy.
And his opponents, first, from your darkest fears.
Oh boy.
Weighing in at 270 pounds, Demon Clown.
So, Pennywise, the dancing clown, making his way into the ring. Absolutely horrifying as he's trying to get back into the swing of things. Should any of these people win, they will also have a spot permanently on the roster in 2023. Unless they are already part of the active roster. Leo the Bull Curtis, as well as some of the others, are currently on the roster. Pennywise, who was banished at one point by one of the competitors. And speaking of that competitor, here he comes.
And from Tucson, Arizona, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Prodigy, Jackson R. Scott.
So that case of fate right there you see is the final, is a former case of fate for the MMA Grand Prix Championship. Jackson, when he heard that one of his old nemesis was in here, he said, you know what, I'm going to put this on the line and I'm going to be part of this. And I'll earn it myself and get away with the case. Of course, Jackson, we all know, has a thing for the BA MMA Grand Prix, the BA Championship. Never competed for the MMA part of it, but it'll be interesting to see. And of course, when you talk about tough young men, when you talk about future athletes, when you talk about superior athletes, when you talk about an all-around monster of a competitor, you got to have the last name Adele should probably follow whatever your first name is. And here comes the eldest of the Adele boys.
Representing the Hurt Business from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 254 pounds, the super athlete, Anthony Headhunter O'Grady.
That's Odell, ladies and gentlemen, this ring announcer. Anthony Adele He and his brothers, tremendous competitors, and would love an opportunity to go one-on-one with Noah the Nightmare Tyndall. His brothers we'll see a little later on in action in six-man competition. Because what show would be the same without the Adele boys on it? As Anthony Adele staring down his competitors, he's going to have a challenge here with some of these individuals are people he's never faced before, but the Adeles have no fear of anyone really. So that confidence level is what sets them aside. And speaking of which, oh boy, guess who? Yep, everyone's least favorite, horrifying clown, the Terrifier himself, Art the Clown. I don't know what's worse, the fact that Pennywise is in the clown.
From the other side of darkness.
Yikes.
Weighing in at 186 pounds, R.D. Clown.
That is horrifying. Art the Clown in there to qualify, and I don't know how Noah feels about facing clowns, literally. But there are two in the ring that I, quite frankly, wouldn't want to see in the dark alley myself. Art the Clown and Pennywise in the same match, competing for the same title. That might be a dream match waiting for happening in general. Of course, Jackson R. Scott, the clown killer, so to speak, or the it killer, he is known for facing clowns. He has a thing for defeating most of them. Oh boy. And our last competitor, of course, from
St. Petersburg, Russia, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Russian gladiator, Sergei.
Sergei Yakovlev, he is a Russian superstar, a judo champion, stepping into the ring. He is new in 2023, looking for an opportunity to challenge the MMA Grand Prix champion, BA MMA Grand Prix champion, I should say. Of course, what better opportunity than challenging than winning it here? A little different than a usual judo match for him, as he's not been involved in one of these matches just yet, nor has he ever had to face people like Pennywise and Art the Clown in order to do so. Of course, Anthony Adele is someone he would love to tangle with, as is Leo the Bull Curtis. And here goes. It's on, and Sergei is going to start things off with Art the Clown. I don't know who's got the worst there. Oh, Art starting things off pretty aggressively. High rent district. Waiting for Sergei to get up there. Oh, misses the kick, thankfully. Oh, elbow to the back. And Art overpowering the young man from St. Petersburg. I think it's interesting we have three young men, three individuals representing three different countries. Anthony Adele from the U.S., Sergei from Russia, Leo the Bull Curtis from the United Kingdom. I'm going to show you we have some of the toughest people alive. Jackson R. Scott also from the United States. In just a moment, we're going to have another person entering this ring. Oh boy. If you're Sergei, I wouldn't like this very much. I think it was Pennywise, the dancing clown. And of course, he's going to say hello to Art the Clown. Oh, that sounds like a horror movie we're not ready for. Terrifier taking it to Pennywise. And misses. Sergei going to take advantage of that as Pennywise is down. Takedown there by the judo champion into a submission. Modified Anaconda Vice by Sergei onto Art the Clown. And he buries the knee into the back, and here's Pennywise from behind, if that's not horrifying enough. A headbutt by Pennywise, and now the Clowns beating each other up. And only momentarily we're about to have another person join this fray. You guys heard the referees in description pretty much what goes on here. And now maybe Sergei's going to get a little bit of backup as Jackson R. Scott and Art the Clown catches him first. I don't know what Pennywise is doing, but I'm not liking it. Sergei's in the corner as Art the Clown introducing himself to Jackson. And Sergei looking for an ankle lock on Pennywise. Look at this pain rapping through the big clown shoe is Pennywise. And Jackson, of course, who is very, very familiar with this ring, going at it with Art. Jackson Art getting a 2 count on Jackson. And in just a moment, we're going to get another person in the ring. This has really turned into quite the clown show, literally. However, here comes a young man right now who will not be joking around. Here comes Anthony Adele. No games. He comes right into the ring. Matching up against Art. Told you. Uh-oh. Oh, Northern Light suplex by Art the Clown. Brainbuster. Sergei with a submission, that modified Anaconda Vice on Pennywise, and Jackson, I guess, wants to do that himself. Knife edge chops to Sergei. I don't know about that maneuver by Jackson. I would have let him win, but it's a takedown by Jackson R. Scott to Sergei. Art the Clown puts down Anthony Adele. That was shockingly quick for Anthony. And again, it's Art the Clown as Sergei going in for a cover on Jackson R. Scott. Here comes Leo the Bull Curtis, another pure striker. As the Clowns still beating each other up. And here comes Leo the Bull Curtis, no fear there. Ooh, and Art the Clown drops Leo in the back of his head as Sergei and Jackson R. Scott take it into each other. And right, Luthez press, burying those hands into the head of Sergei. Here comes Pennywise to interfere, double choke slam into the cover. You gotta wonder, Pennywise allowed Jackson allowed Pennywise to pin Sergei. There's the Bloom Lock. Bloom Lock locked in on Pennywise, who's been there before. Bloom Lock's locked as Art the Clown has a pin on Leo the Bull Curtis. The referee not paying attention as always. Getting a near fall. And Jackson gets rid of his old nemesis, Pennywise. And now we're down to 3 as Leo the Bull, double noggin knocker by Jackson R. Scott. And now Leo the Bull Curtis up, GTS, German suplex. Art the Clown not paying much attention to Jackson. He probably should. Oh! Jackson might have been looking to take him to the Clown House, but Art the Clown strikes first. Into the cover. And Art the Clown surprises Jackson R. Scott. And Leo the Bull Curtis now left with Art the Clown. So Noah the Nightmare Tyndall will either have to face Art the Clown or Leo the Bull Curtis in his first title defense of 2023 officially, even though he's had a couple. Oh, with some kicks there by Leo the Bull Curtis, the master of Muay Thai. And out goes Art the Clown, and Leo the Bull Curtis is going to face fellow countryman Noah, the Nightmare Tyndall, when we return as the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, the super athlete, Leo the Bull.